What's going on, everyone? So today we're doing our first install on our Nissan 240SX. We already have it right here on the lift. So our first two installs are actually going to be
some coilovers and Mishimoto dual fans.
Dual fans right here. So the coilovers that we got are some max speed rods. We got them off of eBay. We heard some really good reviews. So we really need them just because I think the coils on this car are pretty much already shot, right?
Yeah, the rear was already leaking, so every time I was driving in the highway, it was bouncy. So we were like, fuck it, let's just get some cheap eBay ones for now and see how these ride.
Yeah. So we'll put in the description, we'll put how to get them and also the Mishimoto fans. So we'll let you guys know. Just so you guys can check them out and stuff. But let's get started. You want to get started?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it.
So the first tool to take off the struts is going to be an Allen socket, size 12. You can get this at AutoZone or O'Reilly's, and then a 22 millimeter wrench.
Cool.
To take off the bolts.
So how many bolts does it have?
So right now it has two. It just has two right here on the spindle, and then you got three on top on the strut tower.
All right, so first we're gonna take off these two.
First we'll take off the two by the spindle.
All right.
Wiggle it back and forth. Like that. This one didn't have the clip that holds the brake line, but if yours has it, you could take it off with some dikes or
just some pliers,
some pliers, or you could use a flathead and with the hammer and get
just
it out.
Wiggle it out.
Yeah. So now we're gonna lower it a little bit.
Okay, so now we're gonna lower it and we're gonna try to take off the 3 bolts up here, and that pretty much should be it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right.
Comes out, should be 14 millimeters.
We can pretty much use just like a wrench, right?
If you don't have access, you can just use a socket and a ratchet, but this makes it a lot easier for us, you know.
Right.
You just fall out.
All right.
Just like that.
Just like that, it came out.
See, these were some lowering springs that I got from like the junkyard. Nothing too special, so.
Well, these puppies are pretty much already done, though.
Yeah.
So that's why we changed them out, so the car rides a little bit better. And that's
Handles
about it.
a lot. Should handle better too. For the brake line, what I'm gonna do is just pretty much zip tie it here and help hold it in place so it won't be loose.
Just for now, right? And then we'll probably try to find like a bracket or something.
Yeah, we'll probably, maybe if they have it in the junkyard or
yeah, we'll
online.
probably have to go junkyard fishing pretty much to try to go find that bracket. But for right now, I think we're just gonna, like you said, zip tie it just to hold it in
Good old
place.
zip ties, man. You can't go wrong. Alright, so we pretty much finished the front. We're gonna move on to the back. And this one, it's pretty simple. There's just one bolt, 17 millimeter right here on the knuckle, and then two on the top. You have to remove the panel for the speakers to get to it, and it's just two 14 millimeter bolts, and that's pretty much it.
All right, so yeah, pretty much on top right here. We'll probably show you guys once we're doing it up here, but it's just two bolts, and it's literally like inside the interior.
Yes.
Usually a lot of them have it like in the trunk, but this one has it in the interior. So once we take this bolt off, we'll pretty much show you
how to get inside. You pretty much have to do it, go inside the vehicle, and then just get to it from the inside, because you can't get it from the trunk. So
exactly. All right, so we're gonna start the install and then let you guys know how the process goes. And pretty much, if you could see right in there, that's pretty much where two of the bolts are. And so we're gonna take those two off, and then pretty much it will end up dropping the suspension right there, so we could take that out, and then we'll end up reinstalling the other ones. All right.
So pretty much all I did was, there was two 12 millimeter bolts on top, and then one 17 right here, and that's pretty much it to install the coilover on the rear. It's a lot easier than in the front, and I just measured the same three inches to match the front. So we're gonna put on the stock wheels right now and later adjust it when we get some rims and tires for it. Maybe drop it a little bit more, or see how with some rims it looks.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, that was it.
All right, guys. So this is how the finished product is. So we ended up putting the rears and saw that it was too high, so we ended up going with 2.5 inch drop instead of 3. And we did the front already the same 2.5 as well. So this is pretty much how it looks right now. Eventually I'm gonna see if I can find some rims and put rims instead of these stock wheels on. We were gonna install the cooling fans, but the Coilride radiator that I have doesn't bolt on, so I'm just gonna end up buying a Mishimoto radiator as well. So
that'll probably just be on the next install for sure, huh?
Yeah, the next one for sure. But right now, this is how she sits. We're gonna test drive her, make sure there's no rubbing or nothing, and yeah, see how she rides.
All right, let's test drive it. All right, so we're taking the 240 out for its first test drive now that it has the coils on. So we're just checking just to see if, you know, it rides good.
There's no scrapes or nothing.
No scrapes. Make sure that we did a good job on the installation, and just also kind of review the coilovers just to see how they handle. So we're just kind of drive around the neighborhood a little bit and see how it feels.
Definitely need an alignment because it's pulled into the right, so that'll be in the next video.
Yeah, so we might need to do an alignment next video. But other than that, they feel pretty solid.
Yeah, feel that bad. Compared to what it had, it was all bouncy.
Yeah.
Takes off, but I need to put gas. I got nothing. Like I'm on E. I can't wait to put more money into this car, man. It'll be a nice daily driver.
Yeah, this car has a lot of potential, honestly.
Yeah.
As you can hear from that blow-off valve, shit sounds nice.
So after test driving it, we found noise coming from the ball joint right here on the strut mount. So we seen on YouTube that a lot of people have the same issue. So what they do is they get this wheel bearing grease and they just pack it in here and move the coilover a little bit to get it in. Because you get like this creaking noise when you turn the steering wheel. And this is what I seen, that a lot of people were just putting grease in here and it goes away. So that's the only problem with these coilovers. But other than that, they ride smooth. For the price, you can't beat it. They're like $300, 350 with tax or whatever. And you can't beat that.
All right, guys. So that's it for the install. We ended up installing the coilovers. We ran into some issues, but other than that, we ended up we ended up using the bearing grease, and pretty much it just fixed it. No noise. For what they're worth, I mean, they're pretty good. Yeah, you can't beat it. So if you guys just want to catch us on the next vlog, we're gonna probably be installing the radiator fans, the Mishimoto ones, and then probably also
I'm gonna swap out the radiator hoses, put the Mishimoto radiator, and that's pretty much it. Put new coolant in it, and that should clean out the engine bay, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so we'll probably clean out the engine bay on the next vlog and then install those. So just make sure you guys follow us on this journey, and just make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. We're new to this, so just bear with us, and I hope you guys follow us. All right, peace.
Bye.